Hi, welcome back to Wandering Magic. This is going to be the end of winter reading. So that's February and March for Aries. And it's going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So the song I was getting, I'm like, have I been singing this all day or is it coming to me now? But then I started looking at the cards and then I realized it's for Aries. Got it. So the song is, it's by Libyanka. I think she's a new artist. And the song is called People. And it goes something like, I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Have you checked on me? Have you noticed me? I walked in the room as I read and I don't smoke banga. Have you checked on me? Did you notice me? Something like that. 'Cause you see, people don't really know you, basically. So that being said, Aries, something has gotten you down. You are a little sad. Not that you're actually drinking, although I am feeling like a little bit of a dark cloud energy. I'm sorry to say, but it feels more of like where you are and where you were. But we'll talk later about where you'll be pushed through at the end of winter. So kind of think about this like going into hibernation for winter, right? So you're feeling like you thought you knew somebody, but something happened and now you don't. Or the other way around. You know, you thought someone knew you and they didn't. And so I'm getting like there was a fight, a misunderstanding. I'm also getting that it was kind of like a buildup of that. There was just some kind of misunderstanding that caused a ripple effect. And here's the thing. We're out of Mercury retrograde. Thank goodness sake. If I do say so myself. But with that being said, that could have been the bulk of the misunderstandings. And, you know, there's two things in Mercury retrogrades when it comes to connections. Romantic ones specifically, and I'm not going to just focus on that for sure, but I just want to say there's two theories about Mercury retrograde. One, if you are in a relationship and you break up, it was a long time coming. Or two, if you are in a relationship during Mercury retrograde, they tend to boomerang back. So this is what I will say. If you got together during a Mercury retrograde, it probably is why it ended. Or if wasn't the case, then it was probably a long time coming. If hopefully that makes sense. But it doesn't have to be during Mercury retrograde, which ended, I will say, in the middle of January. Again, thank goodness sake. So, essentially, that was not for you. You know, that was, you are being protected. Not you were, you are being protected from something that just is not for you. That could range anywhere between a relationship that just kind of went south or went sour. That could even be like a business deal that didn't go through, any kind of contractual thing that didn't happen. It wasn't for you. And it's time now to kind of move into a different direction, kind of segue into something that is more for you. Those lessons that came in, not for you, is really building up to what it is that you want and what it is that is better for you. And you won't know the thing that's better for you until it comes. And so you go and you had to go through this kind of murky waters and dark waters and this, you know, crappy time so that you could come out better from this and have a better understanding. I just saw 444 about again what it is that you want and what direction you're going, etc., etc. So Something about the full moon. Forgive me, I'm blanking on the date of the full moon. But look that up for actually February and March. Regardless, this is more confirmation that something has run its course and it's time to work on manifesting the good that's coming to you. And actually, Aries, your season is coming at the end of March, so that I feel is also when you thrive. I know it's not the new moon in Aries in March, but definitely Aries season starting on I'm just gonna say Aries is 3/21. I know some people, depending on the time, it's 3/20, but we're gonna move on from that. So around March 21st, that is gonna be that. So kind of success and like pivotal moments happening, you know, as winter takes its end and spring kind of starts to come. But yeah, it's all for something. I know it's hard to see. So definitely something that you didn't put too much thought into anyway. You just kind of went impulsively, something that felt good. It moved really fast. And then kind of like, I'm getting like there was a period of slowdown. And then during that slowdown is when you started realizing, oh, this person doesn't know me, or I don't really know them, or that kind of energy that was happening in that whole thing. So in that you were just like, what? Like, I thought I knew you. Now I'm here. I thought I knew you well. That's no doubt. Yeah, Sunday morning. Love the song. And you really didn't though. You didn't, because it kind of happened so fast and you didn't really take that time to get to know. And it's also for some of you, I'm getting into this, like, coming up, like there was almost like a regret that you even pursued this or you even went for it, because I'm getting there was some kind of loss here. Yeah, there's the Two of Cups in reverse. There's some kind of loss here. There was a disconnect there. I'm also getting incompatible, and again, something that you wanted to work out for you. There is something better right after that. So look out for that. I would say around March. The energy is kind of brewing that way. Caution to feel the feels, right? And handle it the way you're handling it, but kind of move on to that, and that way you could bring a different type of energy toward you, because you don't want that dark energy kind of looming around you, because then you kind of start to block your blessings at that point, and nobody really wants that, right? So there's been some breakups, there's been some separations, there's been some I had it and now I don't. It was there and then it was gone, kind of thing. And almost as if as quick as it came is as quick as it went. So this couldn't even been like a business idea that you had, and you're like, you know, I'm gonna do this, and then you start moving too fast, but then like real life starts to set in, and realistically you're like, nah, like I can't do that. This can't happen. So kind of pay attention to that, and just know that right after that you get other ideas. It's going to be something better. I'm also getting maybe move in silence a little bit. You know, don't really tell too many people about what that is, because it won't work out, and they may have been part of the problem. Like either you or the other connecting piece here kind of was blabbing a little to the people around you, and it just kind of added, how can I say this? It kind of added, like, I don't want to say bad energy, but it just really didn't benefit the connection. It really just didn't benefit anybody involved, because it did more harm than good. So yeah, definitely lesson learned here. And part of that lesson is learning to let go. And here you are, Aries, in reverse. So just know that you You don't have to stay stuck here, and I'm saying don't stay stuck, and there that is. For a lot of you, I am getting that you were hurt over this, a little salty, but it's okay. And again, it doesn't have to be a romantic connection. You could have probably invested money and then lost money. It could, you know, it could be a multitude of things. But if you're still in this energy, just be patient with it, because I'm feeling right now, Aries, this is temporary, as all things in life. Actually, it's temporary. Okay? Right, move in silence. The owl knows better, and the owl is quiet and observant and pays attention. And then in that quiet, though, you get a clear sight. You get a clear idea of, okay, this is what I need to do. This is where I'm going to go. Kind of like water off a duck's back, right? You're going to just kind of move on from any situation that didn't work out, something that just, honestly, you'll see later that it was God's protection, keeping you from whatever that is. Last piece of messages here. Yep, listen to your intuition. That's the part about getting quiet, big happy changes, and perfect timing. So move in silence. Don't say too much about anything. I'm not in the business of ghosting people, but if you feel like that needs to be done because your boundaries are being broken, then so be it. But I would just be very quiet about this, especially if this is about a new idea or something like that, because like I said, you don't want to share those ideas with other people. Kind of keep it to yourself. There is success on the horizon. Move as quietly as you can, and then watch things just kind of start to flow to you. Okay? Watch your sun, moon, rising for any additional messages, and I'll see you next time.